I'm mad. So I was trying to get all the pictures ready to go for this video today, and I kind of fell down the rabbit hole that's like Roald Dahl lore, and it was talking about the book for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I'll be honest, I didn't want to read the book, so I didn't. And I was getting ready to make fun, and I was getting ready to release my rage on Grandpa Joe for 3 entire minutes, and then I find out in the book he is over 90. He's an entire World War II veteran. He is bedridden after an injury. And thinking about it now, like if my over 90-year-old veteran granddad were to get up and say, hey, let's go to a chocolate factory, I'd be over the moon. Honestly, I'd also be worried that this is one of those last bursts of energy before they, yeet into oblivion. Kick the bucket, so to speak. So yes, I needed to put it out there that our rage is misguided because apparently he is supposed to be over 90. You tell me if the man in this movie looks over 90 years old. The answer is he doesn't. Actually, from what I remember, the actor who plays the grandpa died at like 74, so definitely under 90. Hell, I've had people older than him yell at me when I worked at Old Navy. They certainly had the energy for that. But anyways, I digress, and I already edited all the photos, so you're gonna get the damn review. Lights, camera, action. If you've never seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, an unhinged man decides to raffle off his inheritance inside chocolate bars. And when the children come to visit the chocolate factory, he gets mad that they act like, well, children, and decides to yeet them in very dramatic and terrifying ways. Crush Parking Lot Candy, is this a horror movie? No, it's a children's movie. So this is 11-year-old Charlie Bucket. Poor Charlie has no friends in this movie. Like, you never see him with a friend, as seen on the side here. Charlie lives in a 2-room house with 5 other adults, and they are so poor they can only afford to eat cabbage. This is Grandpa Joe, who, and I quote, has not left their bed in 20 years, along with 3 other people, which I still don't know how you talked all 4 of them into sharing one bed. But prior to my now knowledge, I thought Grandpa Joe was maybe in his 70s, which would have put, at 20 years ago, him crawling into bed and never getting out at age 50. How many people retire at 50? I mean, he didn't have to have like a high-stress FedEx job or anything, no heavy lifting, but he could like bagged some groceries or worked at the candy store, sold pens over the phone. But no, you know what we did instead? His poor daughter has to wash laundry at night, on top of whatever the fuck her day job was. And this poor little 11-year-old had to run an entire paper route to afford to buy bread. And because Grandpa didn't want to contribute and instead live off of his daughter, poor Charlie has to go to school every day smelling like cabbage.